Well, welcome, good evening, you wonderful dice of all alignments. I am Lunar D8, and this is part 3 of Funny Voices in Shakespeare. Now, it appears I have fudged the recording a bit on part 2. So if anyone actually wants to hear part 2 again, and still a silly voice, but more audible, let me know. But in the meantime, let's hop in where we left off. King Henry VI, Part 1. Act 1, Scene 3. Enter the Duke of Gloucester. I am come to survey the tower this day since Henry's death. I fear there is conveyance. Where be these warders, that they wait not here? Open the gates. 'Tis Gloucester that calls. First warder. Who's there that knocks so imperiously? Duke. It is the noble Duke of Gloucester. Second warder. Whoever he be, you may not be let in. First servant. Villains. Answer you so, the Lord Protector. First warder. The Lord protect him, so we answer him. We do no otherwise than we are willed. The Duke of Gloucester. Who willed you, or whose will stands but mine? There is none protector of the realm but I. Break up the gates. I'll be your warren ties. Shall I be flouted thus by dunghill grooms? What noise is this? What traitors have we here? Duke of Gloucester. Lieutenant, is it you whose voice I hear? Open the gates. Here's Gloucester that would enter. Have patience, noble Duke, I may not open. The Cardinal of Winchester forbids. From him I have express commandment that thou nor none of thine shall be let in. Duke of Gloucester. Faint-hearted Woodville prizes him for me. Arrogant Winchester, that haughty prelate, whom Henry our late sovereign ne'er could brook. Thou art no friend to God or to the king. Open the gates, or I'll shut thee out shortly. Servingmen. Open the gates unto the Lord Protector, or we'll burst them open. If that you come not quickly, enter the Protector. Tower gates, Winchester is men in tawny coats. What's that even mean? Bishop Winchester. How now, ambitious? As Humphrey almost read it as Humpty Dumpty. What means this? Gloucester. Paled priest, dost thou command me to be shut out? Bishop. I do, thou most usurper proditor, and not protector of the king or realm. To Gloucester. Stand back, thou manifest conspirator. Thou that contrivest to murder our dear Lord, thou that givest whores indulgences to sin, I'll canvass thee in thy broad cardinal's hat, if thou proceed in this thy insolence. Nay, stand thou back. I will not budge a foot. This be Damascus. Be thou cursed Cain, to slay thy brother Abel if thou wilt. Duke of Gloucester. I will not slay thee, but I'll drive thee back. Thy scarlet robes, as a child's bearing cloth, I'll use to carry thee out of this place. Bishop of Winchester. Do what thou darest. I bear thee to thy face. What if I try doing this? What am I dared? And bearded in my face, draw men for all this privileged place. Blue coats to tawny coats, priests, beware your beard. I mean to tug it and to cuff you soundly. Under my feet I'll stamp thy cardinal's hat. In spite of pope or dignities of church, hereby the cheeks I'll drag thee up and down. Gloucester, thou wilt answer this before the Pope. Winchester goose, I cry a rope, a rope. Now beat them hence. Why do you let them stay? Thee I'll chase hence, thou wolf in sheep's array. Out, out, tawny coats, out, scarlet hypocrite. Here Gloucester's men beat out the Cardinal's men, and enter into the hurly-burly, the Mayor of London, and his officers, the Mayor of London. Fee, lords, that you, being supreme magistrates, thus contumeliously should break open the peace. The Duke of Gloucester. Peace, Mayor. Thou knowest little of my wrongs. Here Beaufort's the regards, nor God nor king have here distrained the tower to his use. Bishop Winchester. Here, Gloucester, a foe to citizens, one that still motions war and never peace, o'erchanging your free purses with large fines, that seeks to overthrow religion, because he is protector of the realm, and would have armor here out of the tower, to crown himself king and suppress the prince. I will not answer thee with words, but blows. And here they skirmish again. Naught rests for me in this tumultuous strife, but to make open proclamation. Come, officer, as loud ere thou canst. The officer cries. All manner of men assembled here in arms this day against God's peace and the king's. We charge and command you in his highness's name to repair to your several dwelling places, and not to wear and or use any sword, weapon, or dagger henceforth upon pain of death. Cardinal, I'll be no breaker of the law, but we shall meet and break our minds at large. Bishop Winchester. Gloucester will meet to thy dear cost, to be sure. Thy heart blood I will have for this day's work. Mayor of London, I'll call for clubs, if you will not away. This cardinal's more haughty than the devil. The Duke of Gloucester. Mayor, farewell. Thou dost but what thou mayest. Bishop Winchester. Abominable Gloucester, guard thy head, for I intend to have it ere long. Exalt several Gloucester and Winchester with their serving men. See the coast cleared, and they will depart. Good God, these nobles should such stomachs bear. I myself bite not once in 40 years. Okay, so next we'd have scene 4, Let's go and keep rating for now. We'll go to scene 4 as well. Maybe scene 5. It looks like it's pretty short for both. But yeah, scene 4 takes place in France, before Orleans. Enter on the walls the Master Gunner of Orleans and his boy. Master Gunner of Orleans. Sirrah, thou knowest how Orleans is besieged, and how the English have the suburbs won. Father, I know, and oft have shot at them. However, unfortunately, I missed my aim. Master Gunner of Orleans. But now thou shalt not. Be thou ruled by me. Chief Master Gunner am I of this town. Something I must do to procure me grace. How the English in the suburbs close entrenched, won't through a secret gate of iron bars in yonder tower to overpeer the city, and thence discover how, with most advantage, they may vex us with shot or with assault. To intercept this inconvenience, a piece of ordnance against it I have placed, and even these 3 days have I watched, if I could see them. Now, do thou watch, for I can stay no longer. If thou spiest any, run and bring me word, and thou shalt find me at the governor's. What if I were to just whisper? I'm actually a bit worried to try to yell into this, see what would happen. I feel if I ever do that, I'll have to announce it at the start of the video. I don't want to harm anyone's hearing. Father, I warrant you. Take you no care. I'll never trouble you, if I may spy them. Enter Salisbury and Talbot on the turrets with Sir William Glansdale, Sir Thomas Garscave, and others. The Earl of Salisbury. Talbot, my life, my joy, again returned. How wert thou handled being prisoner? Or by what mean goest thou to be released? Discourse, I prithee, on this turret's top, Lord Talbot. The Duke of Bedford had a prisoner called the brave Lord Ponton de Santrials. For him was I exchanged in ransom, but with a baser man of arms by far. Once in contempt they would have bartered me, which I disdaining scorned and craved death, rather than I would be so vile esteemed. In fine redeemed I was as I desired, but, oh, the treacherous Falstaff wounds my heart, whom with my bare fists I would execute, if I now had him brought into my power. Earl Salisbury. Yet tell'st thou not how thou wert entertained, Lord Talbot. With scoffs and scorns and contemptuous taunts, in open marketplace produced they me, to be a public spectacle to all. Here, said they, is the terror of the French, the scarecrow that affrights our children so. Then broke I from the officers that led me, and with my nails dig stones out to hurl at the beholders of my shame. My grisly countenance made others fly. None durst come near for fear of sudden death. In iron walls they deemed me not secure, so great fear of my name mongst them was, that they supposed I could rend bars of steel and spurn in pieces posts of adamant. Wherefore a guard of chosen shot I had, that walked about me every minute, while, and if I did but stir out of my bed, ready they were to shoot me to the heart. Enter the boy at the linstock and the Earl of Salisbury. I grieve to hear what torments you endured, but we will be revenged sufficiently. Now it will be supper time in Orleans. Here, through this great...
On a side note, when did we first start understanding time zones? Like, I mean, because I don't, like, I understand that's not where they were going with this, but when did we first, like, I understand, like, I'm not asking, like, when daylight savings or that sort of stuff, Adam. I'm like, when did we as a people, you know, on this planet, like, I assume it would be a country that, not only in modern times, but also one that could communicate with other places where the sun is in a different location. So it'd have to be a large country that, you know, has the ability to communicate instantaneously. So I would assume in modern times, where at least, you know, phones or telegraph machines existed. So I'd assume the early 1900s? I don't actually know. Yeah, when did humanity figure out that time zones were a thing? That, you know, one part of the world was, you know, a different time of day than... Yeah. Sorry. Getting off topic. When did we as humanity understand how time zones worked? That's... Okay. Well, back to... I completely lost where I was... I don't know where I was. I'm looking. Still looking. Right, the supper time thing in Orleans. And like I said, if anyone actually wants to hear me redo the second part, you know, Act 1, Scene 2, let me know. I tried something different with the recording. I tried using some additional noise gate and noise suppression, but while that seems to work a bit better for the laptop microphone for a Let's Play, it seemed to, like, really screw up for this. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure out how to work this. I'll probably never actually... Like I said, if there's anything that I will never have, that's professionalism. I will never know what the fuck I am doing. It's just like, hey, I get off work and I have an idea for, let's do a thing. So, yeah. Heck, I wrote a parody of Sweet Dreams about Neckos. I also did a interesting little cover, I think, a couple months back of called An Angry Tree Screeches Welcome to the Jungle. So, yeah. This is random bullshit. Heck, I think about a week ago, I made a video called Random Bullshit Video with Clickbait Thumbnail. I think Clickbait Thumbnail or something. I don't know. Can't remember. Oh, right. I made like a Pokemon joke. I was like, Random Bullshit Video with Clickbait Thumbnail. Go! Yes, my sense of humor sucks. But I think it's funny. Okay, I'm going to resume this.
Now it is supper time in Orleans. Here through this gate I count each one, and view the Frenchmen how they fortify. Let us look in, and the sight will be much delight thee. Sir Thomas Gargrave and Sir William Glansdale, let me have your express opinions. Where is the best place to make our battery next? Sir Thomas Gargrave. at the north gate, for there stand lords, Sir William Glansdale, and I here at the bulwark of the bridge.
Lord, tell.
For aught I see, the city must be famished, or with light skirmishes enfeebled.
Here they shoot Salisbury and Sir Thomas Gargrave fall down. Earl of Salisbury.
O Lord, have mercy on us wretched sinners.
Sir Thomas Target.
O Lord, have mercy on me, woeful man.
Lord, tell.
What chance is this that suddenly have crossed us? Speak, Salisbury. At least, if thou canst speak, how farest thou, mirror of all martial men? One of thy eyes and thy cheek's side struck off, a cursed tower, a cursed fatal hand, that have contrived this woeful tragedy. In 13 battles Salisbury overcame. Henry V he first trained to the wars, whilst any trump did sound or drum struck up. His sword did now leave the striking in the field. Yet livest thou, Salisbury, though thy speech doth fail? One eye thou hast to look to heaven for grace. The sun with one eye vieweth all the world. Heaven be thou gracious to none alive. If Salisbury wants mercy at thy hands, bear hence his body, I will help to bury it. Sir Thomas Gargrave, hast thou any life? Speak unto Talbot. Nay, look up to him. Salisbury, cheer thy spirit with this comfort. Thou shalt not die whilst he beckons with his hand and smiles on me, and who should say, when I am dead and gone, remember to avenge me on the French. I don't know how to pronounce that. Garnet? I have no idea what that means. I will, and like thee, Nero, play on the lute, beholding the towns burn. Oh wow, we're really talking about the French Roman. Wretched shall France be only in my name. Here's an alarm, and it thunders and lightens. What stir is this? What tumult in heavens? Whence cometh this alarm and this noise? My lord, the French have gathered head. The Dauphin, with whom Joan la Pucelle joined, a holy prophetess now risen up, is come with a great power to raise the siege. Here Salisbury lifted himself up and groans. Here, how dying Salisbury doth groan. It irks his heart, he cannot be revenged. Frenchmen, I'll be a Salisbury to you. Pucelle or puzzle, dolphin or dogfish, your hearts I'll stamp out with my horse's heel, and make a quagmire of your mingled brains. Convey me Salisbury in his tit. And they try what these dastard Frenchmen dare. Scene 5. Hear an alarm again. Talbot pursueth the Dauphin and driveth away. Then are John Lobosile driving Englishmen before her, and exit after them. Then enter Talbot. Lord Talbot. Where is my strength, my valor, and my force? Our English troops retire. I cannot stay them. A woman clad in armor chaseth them. Here she comes. Enter La Pucelle. I'll have a bout with thee.
devil or devil's dam, I'll conjure thee. Blood will I draw on thee, thou art a witch. And straightway give thy soul to him thou service. Jodla Brazil. Come, come, 'tis only I that must disgrace thee. They fight. Lord Talbot. Heavens, can you suffer hell so to prevail? My breasts upburst with straining of my courage, and from my shoulders crack my arms asunder. But I will chastise this high-minded strumpet. They fight again. Talbot, farewell, thy hour is not yet come. I must go victual Orleans forthwith. Short alarm, they enter the soldiers. Oh, ever take me if thou canst, I scorn thy strength. Go, go, cheer up thy hunger-starved man. Help Salisbury to make his testament. This day is ours, as many more shall be. Just sort of screwing around with all the effects. My thoughts whirled like a potter's wheel. I know not where I am nor what I do. A witch by fear not forced like Hannibal drives back our troops and conquers as she lists. So bees with smoke and doves with noisome stench are from their hives and houses driven away. They'd called for us, for our fierceness. English dogs, now they like to whelps. We crying run away. A short alarm. Hark, countrymen. Okay, where was this? Hark, countrymen, either renew the fight or tear the lions out of England's coat. Renounce your soil, give sheep in lions' stead. Sheep run, not half so timorous from the wolf, or horse or oxen from the leopard, as you fly from your oft subdued slaves. Alarm, here's another skirmish. It will not be. Retire to your trenches. You all consented unto Salisbury's death, for none would strike a stroke in his revenge. Lucille has entered into Orleans, in spite of us or aught that we could do. Oh, that I were to die with Salisbury. The shame hereof will make me hide my head. Exit Talbot. Alarm, retreat. Scene 6, the same. Flourish, enter the walls, Lucille, Charles, Rainer, Alcyon, and soldiers. Joan, Lucille. Advance. Our waving colors on the wall, rescued as Orleans from the English. Thus, Jean La Pucille hath performed her word. Charles. Divinest creature, Lustria's daughter, how shall I honor thee for this success? Thy promises are like Adonis's gardens, that one day they bloomed, and fruitful were the next. France, triumph in thy glorious prophetess, recovered is the town of Orleans, more blessed happed did ne'er befall our state. Rainer. Why ring not the bells aloud throughout the town? Dauphin, command the citizens make bonfires and feast and banquet in open streets to celebrate the joy that God hath given us. All France will be replete with mirth and joy when they shall hear how we have played the men. Charles. 'Tis Joan, not we, by whom the day is won, for which I will divide my crown with her, and all the priests and the friars in the realm shall in procession sing her endless praise.
of statelier pyramids to her own reader than Rhodopes of Memphis ever was. In memory of her when she is dead, her ashes in an urn more precious than the rich jeweled coffer of Darius, transported shall be the high festivals before the kings and queens of France. No longer on Saint Denis will we cry, but your love of Lucille shall be Francis' saint. Come in, and let the banquet royally, after this golden day of victory. Actor Scene 1. France before Orleans, enter Sergeant of the band, 2 sentinels. Sergeant. Sirs, take your places and be vigilant. If any noise or soldier perceive near to the walls by some apparent sign, let us acknowledge and add the court of guard. First sentinel. Sergeant, you shall. Excellent, Sergeant. Thus are the poor servitors, when others sleep upon their quiet beds, constrained to watch in darkness, rain and cold, enter Talbot, Bedford, and Burgundy, and the forces of scaling ladders, their drums beating a dead march. Okay, if you guys are trying to sneak up, maybe you shouldn't be using drums. I feel like Naruto is a better ninja than this. Lost my place. Lord Regent, and redoubted Burgundy, by whose approach the regions of Artois, Walloon, and Picardy. Yeah. Jean-Luc Picard. I mean, we couldn't read Shakespeare without making reference to, Sir Patrick Stewart, the Shakespearean actor. Also lost my place again. Damn it. Okay, I see.
This happy night, the Frenchmen are secure, having all day caroused and banqueted. Embrace we then this opportunity, as fitting best acquaintance their deceit.
Coward of France, how much he wrongs his fame, despairing of his arms' fortitude, to join with the witches in help of hell. Traitors have never other company, but what's that, Lucille, whom they term so pure? I keep losing my place. Okay, Lord Talbot. A maid, they say. The Duke of Bedford. A maid, and be so martial. Duke of Burgundy. Pray God she prove not masculine ere long, if underneath the standard of the French she carry armor as she hath begun. Lord Talbot, well, let them practice and converse with the spirits. God is our fortress, in whose conqueror's name let us resolve to scale the flinty bulwarks.
You think I would stop losing my place, but I continue to lose where I am reading. Still looking. Okay, I think I see where I was. Ascend, brave Talbot. We will follow thee, Lord Talbot. Not altogether better far. our entrance several ways. That is, if chance that one of us do fail, the other yet may raise again, and they're against their force. Agreed. All to your corner, and I to this. And here will Talbot mount and make his grave, now Salisbury for thee, and for the right of the English herring. Henry, shall this night appear how much in duty I am bound to both? Arm, the enemy doth make assault. Now, my lords, what all unready so? Unready? I am glad we escaped so well. 'Twas time I trow to wake and leave our beds, hearing alarms at our chambers' doors. You know.
On a side note, if I ever find a way to quickly change between voice settings, 'cause right now it's like I'm sort of fiddling with stuff to switch things back and forth. If I ever find a way to change this stuff in a more timely manner, maybe I could actually use different effects for different people. And then, figure out what level of effect is, well, interesting to listen to, not the equivalent of illegible handwriting in audio form. It's like you're reading a fucking doctor's signature in the air. I mean, heck, with all my karaoke shit I've done, I've described my voice as epilepsy for your ears. Because, I can't sing very well at all. But, yeah, I still enjoy doing it.
But now I have some other things I can do with the microphone. So again, it's a question of where do we draw the line between an interesting effect and no one can understand what the fuck I'm saying. I also still have yet to actually figure out how to properly utilize this microphone for the purpose of Let's Plays. So, yeah, even then I'm still not, I think for a Let's Play I would definitely want to prioritize actually, being coherent. I'm just saying I want people to be able to actually understand the words coming out of my mouth. On a side note, it does appear that this video's going on for a while, nearly 40 minutes. So, yeah. I think this video is me, so just... Initially, I was just going to try to stay with one effect. But again, like some effects would have different levels, I'd want to try to not overly do it. Because like I said, I made a video in my playlist called New Microphone. Just me messing around with different effects, which I still don't understand why YouTube age restricted that one. I don't. Unless my raw reaction to the mic effects was that spicy. Then again, I kind of felt I was kind of bland in the way I responded. I don't know. But anyway. Yeah, I think if I do any more of this, I'm gonna try to pick something that's actually interesting, but yeah. I'll say the complete works of Shakespeare, the complete works of William Shakespeare. I'll say that in each of these vocal effects. This one's called Very Deep. I think of it more as, Darth Vader.
This is no effect at all. This is just my normal voice. Well, actually I have pitch perfect on at the moment. Let me turn that off. Damn it. Son of a bitch. Okay, pitch perfect is off. So, I personally don't hear a difference on this, but this is my voice with no effects whatsoever. So, I've had this microphone for about, I think, 6 days. So, yeah, like I said, it's still kind of hard to figure out how to get, like, especially with a Let's Play, like, it creates so much buzz and static, it's like, can't really hear much of anything. And my effect to use like additional noise suppression and noise gate on the normal laptop microphone is helping with that. But well, you guys saw how part 2 of the Shakespeare video was. It's just, it made so much of the audio just mute itself. So, I'm still trying to figure that out. So, at the end of the day, at least I'm able to make the laptop microphone work slightly better. So, and then again, I don't know why like the audio quality is starting to go down with that. I think it's just the fact that I was using that laptop microphone for well over a year and a half at this point. So, I assume, I don't know how wear and tear works with a microphone, but, yeah. I at least have another option, so if the laptop microphone ever does go completely kaput, I can use something else. I just turned Pitch Perfect back on. Now, me personally, I don't hear a difference. But if you guys do, let me know. But I don't hear a difference. And even then, what actually I think that, well, I don't think one's better than the other. Just, it's a different vocal timbre, though I'm not really hearing a difference myself. But yeah, this is no effects other than Pitch Perfect now. This one's called Basic Pitch. Well, this might be a better one to try to read with, even though it's effect level 10. I think for a lot of these things, effect level 1 might be a more understandable way of doing this. There's this effect. Or this one.
Or this one.
Or this one. I go into detail about what these different effects are in the new microphone playlist. So yeah, I'll probably end this video, and try to hop back into the Metroidvania that is Overlord. But until then, I hope all of you had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. And I've run out of things to say as I flip through these various audio settings. Like I said, I don't know a quick way to alternate between these effects, but heck, if I can find a understandable effect level and a way to quickly cycle with them, I could actually use it for different characters. Who knows? It is so tempting to try to sing a Disney song right now. I forgot how the microphone worked. I know, that's really kind of odd to forget how the microphone works like that. I don't have anything to say at this point. I'm just going through more effects. I don't know what I'd use these for. I'm just being silly. Super silly. I'm just drawing a blank as far as what to say. I'm looking forward to July 4th. That should be pretty cool. See some fireworks.
Join me. And together we can rule the galaxy. We can overthrow the Emperor. I still have to say,
All effects off. Even pitch perfect. All effects are completely off. Well, actually, there is still noise suppression. Let's turn that off. Nope, that's not how you do that. lots more static. Okay, so noise suppression, pitch perfect, all that stuff's off, no effects. This is just me talking into the microphone. Alright, speaking of Darth Vader and all that stuff, I think Hayden Christensen would be amazing at playing Wolverine in the next live-action X-Men movie reboot. And I think Hayden Christensen would make a great Majin Vegeta. And of course, Alan McGregor, we could have him as Goku. Imagine that, the Obi-Wan Kenobi SSJ3 Scream. And we could have Ian, the guy who plays Palpatine. He could play all the forms of Majin Buu. I don't know who would play all the other characters. Chris Rock could be Gohan. Vin Diesel, Piccolo. I have no idea who Johnny Depp would be. I want to hum the Pirates of the Caribbean theme now. Going to avoid doing that. Anyway, yeah, oh, this is whispering. Whispering. I don't know how this sounds. Aura, aura. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, aura, aura. I don't know. I like Neckos, what I can say. Yeah. Maybe I should turn the noise suppression back on. I feel like it's making too staticky. Okay, noise suppression's back on. I think this sounds a tiny bit better. But yeah. I think Hayden Christensen would make a great Wolverine for the next live-action X-Men movie, and I think he would also make great Majin Vegeta. Then again, I think in the whole Marvel universe, with the, how they're multiversing it up, I think we should have Edward Norton come back as the Incredible Hulk to do the Maestro Hulk. Because I would have to say out of all the... Because there's like at least 4 different Incredible Hulks. There was Lou Ferrigno. There was the guy who I can't remember. And then there was a movie that was either a sequel or before that, where it was Edward Norton. And then, of course, we had... I think it's Mark Ruffalo, if I remember right. So, I mean, they're all pretty good. But I liked Edward Norton the best. I thought he was the best Hulk. So, I don't know. I'm drawing a blank as far as anything to say. So, yeah. Just a complete blank. But anyway, maybe in the future I'll try to stay on topic, I guess. I don't know. But yeah. I don't know. I guess I just decided to mess around with the effects a bit more on this, but I explained what each of the effects is a little bit better on the new microphone playlist. Is just... yeah. Apparently I'm really, really bad at ending a video. I feel like, oh, there's something I should say. And I'm like, I can't think of anything good. And now we're just dragging on and on. Yeah, I was hoping like I'd have some epiphany at the moment and like some amazing thing would pop in my head to say, and nope, I can't think of anything. So, yeah, but we'll say this: I do think Shakespeare and Geoffrey Chaucer's Canterbury Tales and all the stories, especially Berserk Gluttony, I'm wanting to get back into reading that. But what can I say? Life's been a little bit busy. And plus, I tend to do like 50 things at once. But that's just the way I enjoy doing it. But in the meantime, I strongly recommend everyone watch the 1995 Slayers anime, as well as the anime Bubblegum Crisis Tokyo 2040. Also, I don't know. Anyway, I'm just gonna end the video, so yeah. Later, everybody. Bye.